Yo. Man, that was a whole thing just to get the stream started. Let me make sure everything sounds good. Gotta listen in. How we sounding? Music? Perfect. All right. Let's see how long we can make it now. Jeez. Okay, so the daily on gold is currently weak bullish. We made a nice bottom wick. Looking for maybe a wick fill, potential wick fill, and continue up. Little wick fill, continue bullish. If we fail to break yesterday's high, then I think we might get more of a pullback, re-break the low, and drop down a little bit more. But that depends on the lower time frames. Now the 4 hour. The 4 hour is looking good to continue up. So we've got a resistance at 33.54, and now we're creating a support at 33.33. So it depends on how this candle closes in the next hour. But we did break the previous 4 hour high, which is a good sign that price might continue up. Although the low time frames are kind of ranging, we did break above this resistance, this 30-minute resistance, and push up, but as you can see, we've closed back in the range. So we need to stay above 33.43 to then push up. So ADP in 15 minutes. I'm glad I made it in time for that. What's up guys in the chat? What are these little crowns by your names? What is that? What are the little crowns? Oh, it looks cool though, I like it, I fuck with it. Check that out later. But right, so yeah, just looking to see how gold closes now. So I'm going to I'm gonna adjust the levels, because now we have a new resistance here, which made a higher high, but we're still below this 4 hour resistance. So let's see. Right, let's look at GJ. I don't know what's going on with this PC, but all of this should be black. Anyway, you know what, I'll just let it be. Yeah, I'll change that afterwards. I'm not gonna mess with it now. Now pound yen is still continuing down. We've made a nice top wick, and again I'm just looking for a daily wick fill, continue pushing down. Although we did respect these, remember we respected the 4 hour supports here yesterday. So I want to see if we can either retest, make new lows, and then continue down, especially using 4 hour structure. So we've got a low, support, a resistance, which is a lower high, and we've broken that previous 4 hour low. So I want to see what happens when price gets to 196.6 again. See, look, still got the support from yesterday. I'm going to delete that one, but I am going to keep this one down here. where we closed above and then pushed back up. So I haven't really done much with pound yen today, but that was where my recent level was. And look at that closure below. Oh, crazy. Too bad I couldn't get set up in time. Oh, ain't that something? So I'm gonna see price again here, come down to 196.5, either create some structure, bounce up, or break below to continue down for some more sells. But for now, let's see what happens with gold and ADP. And that's going to be at 1:15, so 9 minutes. We've got ADP. So I'm going to check out the 15-minute time frame for that. Man, gold's yeah, just been ranging today. So I was thinking about playing the range. We had this support down here. We bounced up from. But wasn't too confident in it. But let me just wait for some structure. I wanted to take the buys above, like I said, but it was quite a small closure above, and it pushed up first without making much of a bottom wick, and then right before the candle closed, it flipped bearish and closed with a weak body. So that was no trade there. Pound yen has been nice for sells. I didn't see any setups for GJ though today. Didn't see anything. This probably would have been the best setup, like a closure below this support to go down. But look, 60 pips stop loss. Nah, not on GJ. Not on GJ. Let's keep an eye on gold. So you're bored of GJ ranges? Me too. Literally just ranging all morning. Like, nowhere I would have seen an entry. But the sells only looked good because it was making lower highs. So it respected resistance like earlier on, and look, pushed up, made a low, pushed up, made a low. I do wonder what gold is going to do for ADP. Do you know what we need to do? See what happened for the last ADP, which would have been, where was that? Forex Factory. In 5 minutes to June 4th. June 4th. Gold keeps retesting this daily flip. 4th, 115 as per usual. Let's go to 12:30. So right here, 115. Oh, so we had a whipsaw. Pushed up, pushed down, closed weak bullish. What were the results? The results were actually quite bad numbers. So 111k, and it came out at 37k. So yeah, terrible numbers, terrible numbers. Anna, hello. Good afternoon. Turn the music down, sounds a bit loud. The two of us are number 2. Yeah, what are these things? I've just opened a stream today and I'm seeing crowns. Oh, looks like gold's gonna keep dropping for this news. We're going to be bearish, I think. What are projected numbers? Yeah, gold is really playing this range today. Gold is definitely playing this range. So it's bouncing between, well, obviously resistance and support. But if it does push down, maybe back down to 33.28 or close. But look, was anticipating this 4 hour to continue bullish above the previous 4 hour high. Well, still 45 minutes left, but I don't know. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Said gold's waiting for NFP. Gold does like to range before NFP. It does. See how far we drop, but I mean news in 30 seconds. Quick sells. Ooh. How big is the range? What did the news come out as? Ooh, whoa, okay. Definitely not quick sells. See how bad the news was. It must be bad for gold to be pushing up like this. Wow, So 30 minus 33k. That is terrible, terrible numbers. Terrible numbers. Maybe not, facts. Yeah, these are quite bad numbers. Let's see if gold just continues to push up. Break above 34, 33.45 and just keep pushing. GJ, damn. Wow. Very bad numbers, man. Made GJ drop. So this was the area I was looking for pound yen to hit. Yeehaw, hello, hello, hello. Hello. Yeah, I was looking for GJ to hit again 93.50, 93.60 or below. But it looks like we might continue down. A 4 hour definitely looks good to continue. Let's see how much DJ drops. Need to wait for gold to close to continue up. That would be great if it could wait for us a little bit. Doesn't look like it's going to. Yeah, nope. All right. That's funny. Gold left the building. What a push though. GJ still dropping. I mean, these were really bad numbers, so I get it. Oof. Yeah, I don't think I can catch pound yen now. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, let's pull back. Structure on gold still looks good to push up. I mean, I thought this 4 hour was coming back down into the range, but looks like gold is going to keep going. Now, if gold, for me to get into some buys, next buys, I'd have to break 33.54, get a closure above. You know, it's the high point. It's the highest point from yesterday, so if you can get a closure above, I'll be looking for more of a push up. Remember, still need to fill this gap, 33.69. Wow. I mean, pound yen. Oh, look, it broke yesterday's low. So at the beginning of the stream, talked about getting a wick fill, and if price breaks the low, it's going to continue pushing down. So yeah, that's happened. That's happened. Now I don't know if it continues all the way down, because the sell target would be, you know, 194.80, and that's on the daily time frame. Do have some minor 4-hour levels on the way, but yeah, that would be my first level. No, GJ's still dropping. Jeez. It's weird when pound yen has more of an impact than gold, where it's more impacted than gold is for USD news. But GJ was on its way down anyway from the start of this week. Look at this. So below 196 now. Come on, gold, push up a little 50 pips. GJ's not waiting at all. GJ is not waiting. GJ said, see you later, guys. Until next time. Basically. I forget GJ then. Keep an eye on Goldie. I still think gold is still bullish, even though we're having these pullbacks. I mean, Yesterday though, DXY dollar index was pumping. Ooh, look at this drop. Big drop for the dollar index. Wow. Wow. So look, we was having this push up. Which obviously would have been bearish for gold. But this news was obviously very bearish for USD. Now that's weird. So USD is dropping, but it's getting stronger against the pound, stronger against the yen, and GJ is dropping too. Weird. Let's focus on gold, getting this push up. Whoever determines the consensus numbers are far off. Listen, I don't know how much further away you could get than these numbers. Because 99k forecast to minus 33. Very off. And that's why the further off the numbers are, the bigger the market reaction you get. Which is definitely what we're seeing now. Definitely what we're seeing now. Microphone feels hot. The way gold is moving, I don't think it's going to give us that closure above. Even if it closed near to this resistance, the 4 hour, that closed right on it. Next candle made a bottom wick and then continued up. I would have liked that. As it stands now, couldn't take a buy right into this resistance. Oh god, I hope gold doesn't pull back into this range. Let's plug this back in. Go and continue pushing up gold. We did have a closure above, but the stop loss is a bit crazy, especially up to the break of the high. would like to see a wick fill. Would like to see a wick fill and then a closure above 33.54. Now, if gold wants to stay in this range, which hopefully it doesn't, then I'd anticipate we close back below the resistance. Alright, all good. Oh man, is it pulling back into it? Looks like that could be happening here. Look at gold structure wise. Structure wise, the 4 hour still looks like it's pushing up. We need to see how this current 4 hour candle closes. Resistance, support, higher low, then we need to make a higher high, keep pushing. But I don't know if you guys remember yesterday, I was saying this 4 hour, if it continues to pull back, we could be getting a lower high. So low, lower high, lower high, lower high. Look, new monthly candle just opening as well. Don't have a bottom wick. That's another thing to look out for. See, the weekly's fine, but yeah, new month was only yesterday. So I would definitely pay attention to where the monthly flips bearish, because we are going to need a bottom wick on this monthly candle. It's still the beginning of the month, obviously, but you know, be aware. GJ, another closure below. $60 pip range. Maybe should have kept an eye on GJ and not gold, to be fair. Damn. 60 pip range, but I mean, yeah, there wasn't enough down to this next support. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yeah, of course. NFP tomorrow, of course. Got a streamer NFP. It's gonna be fun. I do love a bit of NFP. Now, if ADP is moving the markets like this, I can only imagine what's gonna happen for NFP. I can only imagine. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try on Friday. Oh no, I'm not gonna stream on Friday because the market's closed. Oh, I'm gonna stream London session. I'm gonna stream London session on Friday. So Friday morning, I'll stream. Because I don't think there's any UK news. No. So Friday will be London session only, no NY. So the fact that they're even moving NFP a day early because of the holiday on Friday, there's not going to be no volume during that session, I believe. I reckon the markets are going to be fully closed. You know, some holidays the market's open, but it just closes a little bit earlier. I don't think that's going to be the case for Independence Day. And the reason I can say that is because I know a lot of my American friends don't work Independence Day like it's a proper day off, where some other holidays they still have to go to work, but this isn't one of them. So you get New York session off on Friday, so just London session. Alright, gold, we continuing up then. It was just making a bottom wick. Bottom wick and a little retest, push up. I can't call it for GJ today. Probably missed every setup, every closure below. Look, first closure below, second closure below. Where's the next 4-hour level? A lot of 4-hour levels there. But I think if it drops, it's down to daily support now. I think if I do want to catch some GJ trade, I'd have to wait for the bounce up, wait for support, resistance, and then come back down. So either a retest of 196.3. I wouldn't go for a retest of 197. I think if it retraces this move, then it's going to continue up. Maybe 196.5 as a retest, you know, 4-hour candle making a top wick, but even that would be a massive pullback. Oh man, what about Wimbledon? You guys watch tennis? Anyone into tennis? You know, like a bit of tennis? I can't keep up, man. Since the Williams sisters haven't been in it, I just know a few people. GJ is just gone. That's what, over 100 pips now since it closed below 197. Jeez. So tennis is for rich people. Wimbledon tickets are so pricey. Wimbledon, I think to watch, it depends on where you sit as well. If you go main court and see like the best players, the tickets are ridiculous. That's where you see like all the famous people. I think it started on Monday, because I remember seeing the clips of people just fanning themselves, and see Monday was super hot. looks super hot. Alright, Goldie, we're gonna feel this wick. Break the high and push. Looks so. Meanwhile, pound yen is still falling off the map. Jeez. Yeah, we're not catching pound yen. We're not catching this. No way. I was at least expecting it to bounce off like a key level, a minor key level at least. So we have a little support here. Potential place to bounce from. If not, if it doesn't bounce from 195.35, yeah, 194.8, that's sort of the next level, isn't it? All the way down. So I believe I had 196.8 on my daily analysis for GJ. 196.6 I had as a daily sell target. 196 points, so that's 196.6. Just had a little bit lower. If I could show you. Look, 196.6. I might have meant to put 0.8. But this is gone. gold. So I mean, we got a closure above on the 15, but only thing I don't like is that we didn't break that previous 15-minute high. Or the 30-minute hasn't filled the wick yet. GJ pulling back up a little bit. Right, a lot of these moves that have been happening recently have been later on in the session. Sitting on this, dressing down. It wasn't comfortable. There we go. All right, break the high, 33.50. Keep pushing up. Go. GJ still coming down. This 4-hour candle looking like, yeah, still looks good. Love this. So I anticipate, I would like for the next 4-hour candle just make a top wick, break this high, and then continue pushing bullish out of this range. Alternatively, worst case, well, not worst case, but for gold sells, if gold closes below 33.54, taps into, or even taps into it and then pulls back and creates a lower high, then we could see gold stay within this 4-hour range and push back down. Yesterday's price action in the afternoon was not great. I mean, look, we fell at 3:30. So this was the news. This was, what do we have yesterday? Jolts and services PMI or manufacturing, one of the PMIs yesterday anyway. You know, had some indecision, and then 3:30 we just filled the wick, closed below, and then we had this push into this next support. But then this range was just garbage. This was terrible. That's good. We're breaking a high. Go on, keep pushing. Got 9 minutes for this 4-hour candle potentially to break above this resistance. That would be great. But then we kind of had that same thing yesterday, where we broke above resistance, and then the next candle, the 2 p.m. New York open, push right back in the range. So we have ADP today. Is that it? Yes. So tomorrow we've got the double news. NFP and then the services PMI. So it must be manufacturing. That was yesterday. I took the gold sales yesterday. Oh, good for you, man. Good for you. Had to wait till post news. Yeah, because that news, it had like pretty much no impact. But then because it was 2 lots of news as well, that might have been why we had that indecision. I could see that being why gold didn't want to make no moves. When do we have this closure above? Right here. 20 pips and then pulled back. Yeah, nothing there. It does. Four minutes till this candle closes. Where's pound yen gonna close? See if it holds above one of these supports. No gold, don't come back down. Definitely want to get that closure above, but I would like to see a little bounce for gold. Retest, continue up. Now again, if the next 4 hour candle respects this high and then pushes back down into the range, I think we're going to see a bit more of a pullback. But you know, want to see a retest. Not even, yeah, just a bit of structure now. Just a little bounce for gold. Buying gold, not just yet, not just yet. But I would love to. If we get a continuation pattern as well, then yeah. Gold buys actually do look very good. But we've got a new 4 hour candle opening. So expecting to see the new 4 hour candle make a nice bottom wick. And then fill this previous wick if it does want to continue pushing up. But we need that bottom wick first. Oof. Coming all the way back down. This is good though. Nice 4 hour bottom wick. And GJ need a 4 hour top wick. Or maybe not much of one. Don't want to do that. What's that? My bad. Don't even know what those short keys are to bring that up. Need a top wick for this 4 hour as well. Boom, boom. I want to see how this 30-minute candle closes. Alright, gold broke that previous low, back in the range. Not looking too hot right now. I'm not feeling the structure on gold. We adjust that. I'm not going to put that there yet because the candle hasn't closed. We still have 25 minutes. This candle could push back up, flip bullish. Has it broken the 1 hour lows? Not yet. Yeah, no buyers for gold just yet. Definitely not. But one of the good confirmations is we did close above this 1 hour resistance, 1 hour and 30-minute resistance. So if we can, you know, maintain, if gold can maintain this bullish structure and not close below this recent support here, then I think there's a high chance that gold will continue up. Terrible price action for gold. Yep. Yes, indeed. I'm not surprised. I mean, look at these top wicks on the 30-minute as well. Okay, finally getting that 4-hour top wick. This is good. Right, so for the rest of the session now. For the rest of the session, gold is going to continue bullish. I want it to fill yesterday's wick, break the high and continue up. The 4-hour needs to obviously break above, you know, previous 4-hour high first, and then above this resistance at 33.54. Once it breaks above, then obviously we've got a clean range to the left all the way up. But the lower time frames, 30-minute, has to respect this uptrend structure. Alternatively, for sells, if gold closes below 33.42, then I'm looking for gold to sell back down to the bottom of this range towards 33.28. So those will be my setups for the rest of today, basically for the rest of today's session, NY session. Just keep an eye on the structure here. Obviously we've broken out, but if we come back in this range, I think, you know, we're just going to continue bouncing around in between these levels. For pound yen, see, pound yen's had quite a drop, so I'm looking for pound yen to retrace some of this move, retest one of these broken key levels. So either if it continues pushing down, break this 4-hour low, I want a retest of any of these lower time frame supports to then retest and come back. But you know, pound yen likes to retrace, especially after a big move. So I'm thinking we get some type of pullback. Now the confirmation for that would be, like I said, a retest of one of these supports, and then a support formed at one of these levels. But it has to be a very strong support, maybe two 30-minute candles, and breaking above one of these bearish candle highs, like an engulfing, or like I said, 2 candles, and then a push back up. So that's what I'll be looking for GJ. So for the buyers up, and then for a retest, and then sells back down. So that's the plan for the rest of today. But I'm going to leave it here because I don't see anything setting up just yet, as per usual. It's just another waiting game. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm back tomorrow for NFP, which I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. But yeah, I'll see you guys there. Oh, and I'm looking to I don't think I'm gonna wait weekly to do the back testing video. I'll try to get it done, you know, like a couple times a week, just so it's not spread out for too long. So yeah, hopefully I can post that video. Probably won't be today, most likely tomorrow.